Princeps is a Latin word meaning first in time or order, the first, foremost, chief, the most eminent, distinguished, or noble, the first man, first person. This article is devoted to a number of specific historical meanings the word took, in approximate historical order. Roman Emperor. Princeps Civitatis was an official title of a Roman emperor as the title determining the leader in ancient Rome at the beginning of the Roman Empire. It created the Principate Roman imperial system. This usage of princeps derived from the position of Princeps Senatus, the first among equals, of the Senate. The Princeps Senatus was the first member by precedence of the Roman Senate. It was first given as a special title to Caesar Augustus in 27 BC, who saw that use of the titles rex or dictator would create resentment amongst senators and other influential men, who had earlier demonstrated their disapproval by supporting the assassination of Julius Caesar. While Augustus had political and military supremacy, he needed the assistance of his fellow Romans to manage the empire. In his Res Gesta, Augustus claims auctoritas for the princeps. For a comprehensive list of other official Roman titles used for the office of emperor, see Roman emperor. These titles included Imperator, Augustus, Caesar, and later Dominus and Basileus. The word emperor itself is derived from the Roman title Imperator, which was a very high, but not exclusive, military title until Augustus began to use it as his praenomen. The Emperor Diocletian, the father of the Tetrarchy, was the first to stop referring to himself as princeps altogether, calling himself dominusor, thus dropping the pretense that emperor was not truly a monarchical office. The period when the emperors that called themselves princeps ruled, from Augustus to Diocletian, is called the Principate, while no later than under Diocletian began the Dominate period. Ancient Rome knew another kind of princely, Principes too, like Princeps Iuventutas, which in the early empire was frequently bestowed on eligible successors to the emperor, especially from his family. It was first given to Augustus' adoptive sons Gaius and Lucius. Roman administration. Princeps is also the short version of Princeps Officii, the chief of an officium, military. See Principes. Centurio in command of a unit or administrative office. Princeps ordinarius vexationis. Centurion in command of a vexillatio. Princeps peregrinorum. Centurion in charge of troops in the castra peregrina. Princeps prior. Centurion commanding a manipulus of Principes. Princeps posterior, deputy to the Princeps prior. Princeps praetorii, centurion attached to headquarters. Princeps was also used as defining second part of various other military titles, such as decuria princeps, signifer princeps. See also principalis. NCO. Nobiliary legacy. Princeps is the root and Latin rendering of modern words as the English title and generic term prince. As the Byzantine version of Roman law was the basis for the legal terminology developed in feudal Europe, non-Roman meaning. Princeps is also the name of an obsolete genus of swallowtail butterflies, Cattleya walkeriana var. Princeps, a synonym for Cattleya walkeriana, an orchid species. Emberries of Flaviventris princeps, a bird subspecies found in Angola and Namibia. Heterohyrax brucei princeps, a mammal subspecies found in Africa. Fiction. In the Foundation series by Isaac Asimov, First Citizen is the title taken by the mule in his successes in the position as leader of the Union of Worlds. Princeps is the name of a dog that Brother Pride meets in the Warhammer 40,000 book Brothers of the Snake. Princeps is the title for the captain of a Titan, a massive humanoid war machine in the tabletop wargame Warhammer 40,000. In the book series Codex Alera by Jim Butcher, Princeps is the title given to the Crown Prince of the Empire of Alera. It is also used in the title of the fifth book in the series, Princeps Fury. In the Star Trek Infinity's Prism book Seeds of Dissent by James Swallow. Princeps is the title for Commander Julian Bashir of the warship Defiance, which exists in an alternate universe from the more familiar 24th century envisioned from the television series Star Trek Deep Space Nine. In the book The Three-Body Problem by Six and Liu, Princeps is the title of the leader of the Trisolaran civilization.